Well, it's cold this morning. Yep. Gotta break up the ice just to use this squeegee.
Proceed to the highlighted route.
Oh, I will. Good morning. Welcome to Ritzville, Washington, where there's a noisy kitty in the back of my truck who won't shush because he wants treats, and it's just first thing in the morning. And he doesn't get treats first thing in the morning. He knows this. Don't you, kitty? Oh, goody. Now they're telling me there's no trailer available after I drop this. So what's going to happen? I don't know. Still says pickup empty. Which means I haven't updated stuff yet. But they better not jerk me around on this. I need the time. I've already planned what I'm going to do on this time off. Well, I'm sure they'll sort it out. Right, kitty? Huh? Yeah. Let's get this truck fired up. It's cold. So we've got 69 miles left to go, and then we make our delivery. So I was doing some maintenance on the truck this morning. I got a problem. I got a bolt. I lost this the other day. It just fell off and rolled off onto the ground. I heard it go tinkling along. It's not a very big bolt. It's real small, and it holds. It has something to do with the door. You can't hear it now, but there's this little arm. It's not a hinge. It's just a little arm. I think it. You know when you open your door and you get these little stops along the way. Well, on a car it works one way, but on this big truck door it works a different way. It's got this arm. Anyway. It's connected to the frame, the door frame, with two small bolts. Well, one of them fell out, and since there's only one now, the little bracket that the bolts hold on just flops around and goes pop 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 every time it starts to every time I open or close the door. Real annoying. Scares the heck out of Kitty because it's loud. Well, it was earlier. A little while ago I tightened it up, the one remaining bolt. I tightened it up. Anyway, but since I'm in and out of this door all the time, I thought until I can get my hands on a replacement screw, I'll just take one off the other door. So I had my socket and my screwdriver handle, which has the replaceable oh my God, I haven't had coffee yet. I have coffee, but I haven't had any yet. At a loss for words. The little, you take the bits in and out of the end, and it's magnetic and stuff. Anyway, I got a little adapter that fits into that. It's hexagonal, and the other side of that is squared. It fits into the end of these little sockets. Okay, well I tightened this one up, and that helped. I was going to go to the other door, take one off, bring it over here, and put it in. And, then just deal with that one later when I can get to a Kenworth place. Well, in the process of walking around, I did this in the midst of my pre-trip. In the process of walking around, somehow that bit fell out of the screwdriver handle. Somewhere. I can't find it. It could have just rolled around for all I know. In fact, now that this other guy on the left has moved out and the guy on the right has moved out, I think I'm going to do one more walk around and see if I can't find it. But it's cold out there, so I'm going to put my hat on. Okay, I didn't find it. And those other trucks, because I thought maybe it might have rolled, you know, fallen and then rolled underneath the truck next to me on either side. And now they've both left, and I thought, well, maybe that'll give me the opportunity to see if it rolled there. I didn't find it. And it even gave me an opportunity to stand farther away from my truck and trailer just to look under to see if it fell there. Still didn't see it. Anyway, here's what I'm talking about. Just a cheap, you know, screwdriver handle with a removable bit. And this is magnetic. It's got a magnet in here. Anyway, so it's not supposed to fall out. I mean, it doesn't. So the little bit that was in there, apparently, with the added weight of the socket, was enough to pull it all out. Here's the sockets. I mean, they're just cheap little sockets and stuff, but it's just irritating. I'm trying to do something, and I lose half the tool. Anyway, all right, we gotta get rolling. I can't waste any more time on this. I'll have to fiddle with it later. Oh, now we're cooking with some gas. Oh, I gotta queue up. That's fogged up. I gotta queue up my book. Come on. Well, you know, I say it's cold. Truck says it's 33. It might be a little cooler than that, but not by much. I'm tempted just to park the truck again and walk back to my parking spot and see if I can see that socket and bit. I really need to get going. We're not running late or anything, it's just that I might run into some traffic, maybe, shouldn't. It's not rush hour. It's after rush hour, and we're still an hour away from hitting any potential rush hour, such as it is. Spokane's not a big town. Or, yeah, it is a big town. It's not a big city. As cities go. I guess it doesn't mean there can't be rush hour. Except that it's after 10 o'clock. So there shouldn't be rush hour. drop the loaded trailer in the alley, and then pull up and grab the empty one out of the door, bring it up this alley, and then around front, drop it, then come back here. In fact, I backed down this alleyway here, just the tractor. I backed down this alley to hook back up to the loaded trailer, because I couldn't get through the alleyway with that trailer sitting there, so I had to back in, and there's no room to turn around, so I had to back in. Anyway, now we're going back out to the empty trailer, which is in the front. We'll hook up to that and be on our way. Our delivery, then ran over to the Kenworth dealer. Needed a couple of parts and had a couple of questions. I got my questions answered, but I didn't get my parts. My right front mirror